దిస్ ఈజ్ వి మాధవి, జీడీసీ తాండు, డిపార్ట్మెంట్ ఆఫ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ. ఈరోజు మనం నేర్చుకునేటువంటి టాపిక్ కెమికల్ కైనెటిక్స్. ఈరోజు మనం నేర్చుకునేటువంటి టాపిక్ కెమికల్ కైనెటిక్స్లో ఆల్మోస్ట్ మనం కొంచెం పార్ట్ నేర్చుకోవడం జరిగింది. ఇంకా మనం దాంట్లో ఉన్నటువంటి కొన్ని అంశాల గురించి మనం నేర్చుకుందాం. ఇది మనకు ఫిజికల్ కెమిస్ట్రీలో ఓన్లీ వన్ ఆఫ్ ద చాప్టర్. ఇక్కడ కెమికల్ కైనెటిక్స్ ఒకసారి మళ్ళీ ఇంగ్లీష్ మీడియం వాళ్ళ కోసం మళ్ళీ వన్స్ అగైన్ రిపీటెడ్. ఇక్కడ కెమికల్ కైనెటిక్స్ అంటే ఏంటి? ద ఏరియా ఆఫ్ కెమిస్ట్రీ డీలింగ్ విత్ ద స్పీడ్స్ ఆర్ రేట్స్ ఎట్ which reactions are occur. The area of chemistry dealing with the speeds or rates at which reactions are occur, that is rate of reaction. మరి రేట్స్ ఆర్ ఎఫెక్టెడ్ బై సెవరల్ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్. మరి రేట్స్ అనేవి మరి దేంతో ఎఫెక్ట్ అవుతున్నాయి? ఏ ఫ్యాక్టర్స్తో? ద కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ ఆఫ్ ద రియాక్టెంట్స్ దేని మీద ఆధారపడుతున్నాయి? ఇది కూడా మనం చూసాం తెలుగు మీడియం వాళ్ళు. Rates are affected by several factors. The concentrations of the reactants. Most chemical reactions proceed faster if the concentration of one or more of the reactants is increased. Most chemical reactions proceed faster if the concentration of one or more of the reactants is increased. And next is affected by the next factor is the temperature at which a reaction occurs. The temperature at which a reaction occur. The rates of chemical reactions increase as temperature is increased. The rates of chemical reactions increase as temperature also increased. Why do we refrigerate milk? ఎలా మరి రిఫ్రిజిరేట్ మిల్క్ అవుతున్నాయి? ద ప్రెజెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఏ క్యాటలిస్ట్. నెక్స్ట్ ఫ్యాక్టర్ ఈజ్ ద ప్రెజెన్స్ ఆఫ్ ఏ క్యాటలిస్ట్. ఏ క్యాటలిస్ట్ ఈజ్ సబ్స్టెన్స్ యాడెడ్ టు ఏ రియాక్షన్ టు ఇంక్రీజ్డ్ its rate without being consumed in the reaction. The most common catalyst is enzymes. The most common catalyst is enzymes. And next is the surface area of solid or liquid reactants are catalysts. The surface area of solid or liquid reactants are catalyst. Reactions that involve solids often proceeds faster as the surface area of the solid is increased. For example, a crushed aspirin will enter the bloodstream quicker. ఇక్కడ reactions that involve solids often proceed faster as the surface area of the solid is also increased. For example, a crushed aspirin will enter the bloodstream quicker. Next, reaction rates. What is the reaction rate? Next, speed of any event is measured by the change that occurs in any interval of time. Speed of any event is measured by the change that occurs in any interval of time. The speed of a reaction rate is expressed as the change in concentration of a reactant or product over a certain amount of time. A speed of any event is measured by the change that occurs in any interval of time. The speed of a reaction or as a reaction rate is expressed as the change in concentration of a product, concentration of a reactant or product over a certain amount of time. Next, B is units are usually it is a molarity per seconds అంటే moles per seconds. And for example, prepare a 100 molarity solution butyl chloride in a water and then measure the concentration at various intervals when it is involved in the following reaction. For example, it is a butyl chloride plus H2O gives, it is also liquid and this is liquid C4H9OH and aqueous solution plus HCl solution. Next, average rate decrease in concentration butyl chloride by change in time. Average rate of is equals to decrease in concentration butyl chloride by change of in time. Since concentration of the reactant decreases over time, finally concentration minutes the initial will give a negative value. To account for this, the average rate is equals to delta mean C4H9Cl divided by delta T. The average rate is equals to delta of C4H9Cl delta T. Next is reaction rates and stoichiometry. Reaction rates stoichiometry ప్రకారం ఏ విధంగా మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తాం. We could also look at the rate of appearance of a product. As a product appears, its concentration increases. The rate of appearance is a positive quantity. We can also say the rate of appearance of a product is equal to the rate of disappearance of a reactant. Once again repeat, we could also look at the rate of appearance of a product. As a product appears, its concentration increases. The rate of appearances is a positive quantity. We can also say the rate of appearance of a product is equal to the rate of equal to the rate of disappearance of a reactant. Next, రేట్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు డెల్టా అంటే మార్పు అనేది ఎలా ఉంది C4H9Cl డివైడెడ్ బై డెల్టా T ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు పాజిటివ్ ప్లస్ C4H9OH డెల్టా T. What happens when the stoichiometric relationship are not 1:1 in a reaction? 2HI gives H2 plus I2. The rate of disappearance of HI is twice that then rate of appearance of H2. Next, rate is equals to delta of HI and to delta T is equals to delta H2 divided by delta T. Next example is, how is the rate of disappearance of ozone related to the rate of appearance of oxygen in the following equation? O3, it is a gas state and 3O2 is also gas state. Rate delta by O3 concentration divided by 2 delta T is equals to delta of O2 concentration divided by 3 delta T. If the rate of appearance of O2 and delta of O2 divided by delta T is 60 into 10 to the power of minus 5 moles per second at a particular instant, what is the value of the rate of disappearance of O3? Delta of O3 concentration divided by delta T as the same time లో వస్తుందా? డెల్టా O3 divided by delta T 2 delta O2 concentration divided by 3 delta T. ఇక్కడ మనం చూస్తే మరి సేమ్ టైం డిసపియరెన్స్ ఉందా చూస్తే 2/3 6.0 into 10 to the power of 5 తర్వాత ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు 4.0 ఇంటూ 10⁵ కనుక క్యాల్కులేట్ కనుక మనం చేసినట్లయితే మనకు తెలుస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ ద డిపెండెన్స్ ఆఫ్ రేట్ ఆన్ కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్. మరి ఏ విధంగా కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ మీద మరి రేట్ అనేది ఆధారపడుతుందో చూద్దాం. రేట్ డేటా ఫర్ రియాక్షన్ ఆఫ్ అమ్మోనియం అండ్ నైట్రేట్ అయాన్స్ ఇన్ వాటర్ ఎట్ 25 degrees సెంటీగ్రేడ్. ఇక్కడ చూద్దాం. ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ నెంబర్ ఈజ్ ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్ నెంబర్ ఈజ్ ఇనిషియల్ స్టేజ్, తర్వాత ఇనిషియల్ NO2 ది, ఆ తర్వాత అబ్జర్వ్డ్ ఇనిషియల్ రియాక్షన్ రేట్స్ని కనుక మనం ఇక్కడ అబ్జర్వ్ చేస్తూ ఉన్నాం. ఇనిషియల్ అమ్మోనియా నెంబర్ ఆఫ్ ఎక్స్పెరిమెంట్లో ఇనిషియల్ అమ్మోనియా, తర్వాత ఇనిషియల్ NO2 అండ్ అబ్జర్వ్డ్ ఇనిషియల్ రియాక్షన్ రేట్ని మనం గమనిస్తున్నాం. నోటీస్లో మనకు ఇఫ్ వి డబుల్ ద concentration ammonia and keep NO2 constant, the rate is doubles. The same happens if we double NO2 concentration and keep ammonia plus concentration constant. We can express the overall concentration dependence as follows. That is, rate is equals to K into NH4 plus ghadata, concentration of NH4 plus concentration of NO2 minus. Such an expression which shows how the rate depends on the concentration of the reactants is called the rate law. The constant is K is called the rate constant. K knowing the concentration of reactants and the rate of a reaction with these concentration, we can determine the rate constant. Next 5.4 and into 10⁻⁷ moles per second into is equals to K into 0.0100 molarity, 0.200 molarity. That is, K value is 2.7 into 10⁴ mole inverse and seconds inverse. No matter what concentration are present in this reaction, the rate constant K is constant. We can then use the rate constant to determine the reaction rate for any given set of concentration of ammonia concentrate and NO2 concentration, NO2 minus. Next reaction order of reaction. Next rate laws for most reactions have the general form. Rate is equals to K into reactant 1 power of m, reactant 2 power of n, where m and n are called reactions orders and their sum of the overall reaction order. We can refer to reaction order with respect to a certain reactant. For example, in the expression rate is equals to K into NH4 plus concentration and NO2 concentration, the reaction order is first order, and with respect to NH4 plus but is second overall. The value of m and n are not related to the coefficients in the balanced equation, but are values that are determined experimentally. Given concentration and reaction rates, the values for m and n can be found. Next for example is second example. If one reactant is involved, usually a decomposition reaction, the initial rate of decomposition of acetaldehyde CH3CH4 is acetaldehyde. Next gives CH4 methane to form methane and carbon monoxide gas was measured at a series of different concentration with the following results. ఇక్కడ రేట్స్ మోల్స్ పర్ లీటర్స్లో ఉంది. 0.0 10, 20, 30 అండ్ 40. తర్వాత రేట్స్ అనేవి ఏ విధంగా ఉన్నాయి 0.85, 34, 76 అండ్ 1.4. Next, this data, using this data, determine the order of the reaction, that is determined the value of m in the reaction. Rate is equals to K into concentration of CH3CHO power of m. Next solution, write down the rate expression at two different concentration, rate 1 and rate 2, K concentration C1 and K concentration of C2 power of m. వాటిరెండింటికి మన పవర్ డివైడింగ్ ద ఫస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ బై ద సెకండ్ ఈక్వేషన్. రేట్ ఆఫ్ 2 బై రేట్ ఆఫ్ 1 ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్స్ టు కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ 2 బై కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ 1 పవర్ ఆఫ్ ఎమ్స్. And 0. Substituting data 0.34 and by divided by 0.085 is equals to 0.20 power of m divided by 0.10 power of m. Next, simplifying 4 is equals to 2 power of m. Clearly m is equals to 2. Next, example is third, two reactions. For example, H2 gas and NO also gas, N2 gas, H2O gas. It series experiment 1, 2, 3, 4 H2 and NO and rates values and H2 values in the given table. In the first series of experiment, we hold the initial concentration of NO constant and vary H2. If you look at the data, it is clear the rate is directly proportional to the concentration of H2. When the concentration of H2 doubles, the rate doubles. Concentration అనేది double అయినప్పుడు rate also double. Next, means in the general expressions. This means in the general expression. Rate is K into H2 power of m, NO concentration of power of n, m must equal to 1. Now in the second series, H2 is held constant y NO series. NO series ni manam NO varies ni manam kanuka series ni manam gamaniste, it is apparent the rate is proportional to the square of NO. When NO concentration is doubled from 0.10 to 0.20, the rate increases by a factor of 2 power of 2 is equals to 4 from 0.10 to 0.40. Therefore, n is equals to also 2. Next summation lo, if only one reactant is involved, find the ratio of the rates at two different concentration and apply the relation. Rate is 1 and rate is 2. Concentration 2 and concentration 1 power of m, where m is the reaction order. Ordinarily m can be found by inspection. It is most often a whole number 0, 1, 2, 3, but it can be a fraction and 1 by 2 and 3 by 2. If two reactants A and B are involved, find the ratio of rates at 2 points for which concentration of B is constant but concentration of A differ. Use the equation above to find the order with respect to A. Next, repeat A. This time varying concentration of B and keeping A constant. This leads to order with respect to B. Repeat of A. This time varying concentration of B and keeping A constant. This leads to order with respect to B. Next, the change in concentration with time కాలం మీద కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ అనేది ఆధారపడి ఉంది. ఎలానో చూద్దాం. ఇన్ రియాక్షన్స్ మోస్ట్ లైక్లీ వన్ వుడ్ బి ఇంట్రెస్టెడ్ in knowing how much reactant is left after a certain period of time. The mathematics do this involves calculus and is quite complex. We will look at first and second order reactions as well as half life. Next, first order reaction. Today, I explained that first order reaction. For the reaction is a products. The rate is also as follows. Rate is equals to minus delta A by delta T is equals to K power A. Using calculus, the equation can be transformed into an equation that relates the concentration A at the start of the reaction, A naught concentration to its concentration at any other time. Time is T and AT. Next, ln of AT concentration minus ln of A naught concentration is equals to minus KT or ln AT concentration divided by A naught is equals to K minus KT. ln ln AT concentration is equals to minus KT తీసుకోవాలా ప్లస్ ఏమవుతుంది ఈ ln అనేది A నాట్ అనేది లెఫ్ట్ సైడ్ సారీ రైట్ సైడ్ వచ్చింది లెఫ్ట్ ఉన్నది రైట్ సైడ్ తీసుకొస్తే ln A నాట్ అవుతుంది. దిస్ ఈక్వేషన్ హ్యాస్ ద ఫార్మ్ ఫర్ ద జనరల్ ఈక్వేషన్ ఆఫ్ a straight line y is equals to mx plus b. Next, thus for the first order reaction, a graph of ln AT versus time gives a straight line with the slope of minus k and a y is intercept of ln a0 a naught or a0. For a first order reaction, and equation 1 and 2 can be used to డిటర్మైన్లో మన ఫస్ట్ ఆర్డర్ రియాక్షన్లో ఫస్ట్ ఈక్వేషన్ అండ్ సెకండ్ ఈక్వేషన్లో ద కాన్సన్ట్రేషన్ ఆఫ్ ఏ రియాక్టెంట్ ఎట్ ఎనీ టైమ్ ఆఫ్టర్ ద రియాక్షన్ హ్యాజ్ ఏ స్టార్టెడ్. Next, B is the time required for a given fraction of a sample to react. The time required for a certain reactant to reach a certain level మనకు గమనించవచ్చు. The concentration of a reactant at any time after the reaction has started. The time required for a given fraction of a sample to react. The time required for a certain reactant to reach a certain level. For example, the first order rate constant for the decomposition of a certain insecticide in water at 12 degrees centigrade is 1.45 per year. A quantity of this insecticide is washed into a lake on June 1, leading to a concentration of 5.0 into 10 to the power of minus 7 grams per centimeter cube of water. Assume the effective temperature of the lake is 12 degrees centigrade. A is what is the concentration of the insecticide in June 1 of in the following year? How long will it take for the concentration of the insecticide to drop to 3.0 into 10 to the power of minus 7 grams per centimeter cube? మనం దీన్ని కనుక క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేయాలి అయితే మనకు అలా తెలుస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ హాఫ్ లైఫ్ అంటే ఏంటిది? హాఫ్ లైఫ్ ఇట్ ఈస్ వెరీ ఇంపార్టెంట్. అర్ధాయువు అంటున్నాం మనం హాఫ్ లైఫ్. ద హాఫ్ లైఫ్ ఆఫ్ ఏ రియాక్షన్ ఈజ్ T half is the amount of time required for the concentration of the reactant to drop to 1/2 its initial value. A is T half is equals to 1/2 A naught concentration. We can determine the half life of a first order reaction by substituting a t half into equation 1. ln half a naught divided by concentration of a naught is equals to minus k t half. ln 1 by 2 is equals to a naught is cancel అయిపోతే minus k t half. ln t half is equals to ln 1 by 2 by k 0.693 by k. That notice that half life is independent of initial concentration. స్వతంత్రంగా ఉంటుంది, independent. For example for example, pick any point in a reaction. One half life from that point is where the concentration of the reactant in 1 by 2. In first order reaction, the concentration of the reactant decreases by 1 by 2 in each series of regularly spaced time intervals, namely t half. Next is second order reaction. A second order reaction is one where one reactant is raised to the second power or two reactants each raised to the first power. We will discuss the simpler relationship is rate is equals to k into concentrate of A square. Relying on calculus, the log can be used to derive the following. 1 by at concentration is equals to kt plus 1 by a naught concentration. Again, this has the form of a straight line. If the reaction is second order, the plot of 1 by at concentration versus t will yield a straight line with a slope equal to k and a y intercept equal to 1 by a naught. Next, one way to distinguish between a first order and a second order reaction is straight is to graph both in at concentration and 1 by at concentration versus of t. If the in at concentration plot is linear, the reaction is first order. If the 1 by at plot is linear, the reaction is second order. The half life a second order reaction is given by t half is equals to 1 by k a naught. Notice that is in a second order reaction, the half life is independent on the initial concentration of the reactant. Next, temperature and rate. Collision model లో ఎలా ఉందో చూద్దాం. The collision model of chemical kinetic states. Molecules must collide to react. The greater of the number of collisions occurring per second, the greater the reaction rate. Increasing concentration as well as temperature will increase the number of collisions. For most reactions, though only a small fraction of collisions lead to a reaction. What keeps a reaction from happening more quickly? Next is activation energy. Activation energy అంటే ఏంటో చూద్దాం. వాట్ ఈజ్ యాక్టివేషన్ ఎనర్జీ? యాక్టివేషన్ ఎనర్జీలో అర్హీనియస్ ఈక్వేషన్ అని ఉంటుంది. సజెస్టెడ్ మాలిక్యూల్స్ మస్ట్ possess a certain minimum amount of energy in order to react. According to the collision model, this energy must come from the kinetic energy of collisions. The minimum energy required is called as a activation energy. Next, once again repeat, what is activation energy? Activation energy అంటే Arrhenius suggested molecules must possess a certain minimum amount of energy in order to react. According to the collision model, this energy must come from the kinetic energy of collisions. The minimum energy required is called is a activation energy, that is a EA అని అంటున్నాం మనం, that is a EA. Next, for reactions to occur, not only do we need sufficient energy to overcome the activation energy, but the atoms must be suitable oriented. In general, for any process, delta H is equals to EA minus EA dash. Next, activated complex intermediate step. Bonds are breaking and new bonds are forming. Next, first of all, activated complex లో intermediate step ఉంటుంది. Bonds are breaking అవుతాయి and new bonds are formed. తర్వాత exothermic versus endothermic reactions. In the forward reaction is exothermic, delta H is less than 0 and EA is smaller than EA dash. Is the forward reaction is endothermic, delta H is greater than 0. The activation energy for the forward reaction is EA is larger than the reverse reaction EA dash. Next, it is a catalyst. Catalyst increases reaction rate without being consumed in a reaction. This happens because a catalyst provides an alternative path for the reaction with lower activation energy. And even though the activation energy is lowered, delta H remains the same. Next, effect on temperature on reaction rate. Effect of temperature on reaction rate. In general, increase in temperature increases rate. Temperature increase అవుతే ఏమవుతుంది, increases rate కూడా. Rate is approximately doubled when T increases by 10 degrees centigrade. Since increasing temperatures does not affect concentration that much, rate is expressions must reflect temperature increases through the rate constant. Therefore, the rate constant we have used previously are very temperature dependent. Next, energy increases. Relation between K and T. Arrhenius equation lo found the most reaction rate data obtained the equation K is equals to A into e power of EA by RT. This is a Arrhenius equation where K is the rate constant and EA is the activation energy or the gas constant 8.314 joule per mole and joule per mole and Kelvin. The T is the temperature and A is the constant as temperature varies. A, called the frequency factor, is related to the frequency of collisions and the probability that the collisions are favorable oriented for the reaction. The equation can also be rearranged as follows. Graphing this equation in k versus 1 by t should yield a straight line. The activation energy can be obtained from the slope of the line. It is a EA by minus EA by R. We can use a variation of the Arrhenius equation to obtain a relation between rate constants K2 and K1 at two different temperatures T2 and T1. The 2-point equation we use is as follows. K1 and at T1 temperature the K1 at T1 ln K1 is equals to minus EA by RT1 plus ln A. K2 at T2 ln K2 minus EA by RT2 plus ln A. Subtracting ln K2 from ln K1 for change in temperature. Next, ln K1 by K2 EA by R bracket 1 by T2 minus 1 by T1. To avoid the use of negative logs, T2 as is always the higher temperature. Why do we care? We can determine the activation energy needed for a reaction to go. Example is, what must the value of EA for a reaction if the rate constant is to be double when the temperature increases from 15 to 25 degrees. అదర్ ఎగ్జాంపుల్ మనము చూస్తే ఇక్కడ వరకు మనం చూసినట్లయితే చాలా వరకు మనం ఏం చూసాము, అర్హీనియస్ ఈక్వేషన్ అండ్ వి సాల్వ్ సమ్ ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అండ్ రేట్ ఆఫ్ రియాక్షన్. తర్వాత రేట్ ఆఫ్ రియాక్షన్ అనేది దేని మీద ఆధారపడి ఉంటుందో మనం చూడడం జరిగింది. ఈరోజు మనం ఫస్ట్ ఆర్డర్ ఈక్వేషన్ అండ్ అర్హీనియస్ థియరీ నుంచి యాక్టివేషన్ ఎనర్జీ అంటే ఏంటి అనే దాని గురించి మనం నేర్చుకున్నాం. థ్యాంక్ యూ చిల్డ్రన్స్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వెరీ మచ్. థ్యాంక్ యూ వన్ అండ్ ఆల్.